back to Trungle Park. We're just 4 days on from Exeter City's visit here. Mals will take on National League side Dorking Wanderers. Dorking, led by internet sensation Mark White, have become one of the most incredible stories in English non-league with their meteoric rise in football. They now take on Mals at Trungle Park for what should be another special day for everyone associated with this club.
Yeah, it's really good. I think a lot of people are going to know who Mousehole are now, obviously. They sort of put us on the map as such, I think. Conference team coming down here, it's good exposure for the club, and hopefully we give a good account of ourselves. But the boys are buzzing. Obviously it's a good test for us to see where we're at. It's only the third game of pre-season. We're not quite up to full match fitness and sharpness yet, but if we can hold our own today, then it looks good for the coming season.
Mark, you're here now. How excited are you to get started with this game, Mousehole versus Dorking?
No, it's great, mate. Do you know what I mean? These are such a lovely venue. Do you know what I mean? And one of them clubs you'll be here 2 minutes and you can see like everyone's got a massive effort into the club, and there's loads of love and attention gone into it. So it reminds me of us, and I think that's what attracted us about the whole fixture. Was just like, you know, it just reminds me of us coming through. We didn't have a lot, but what we had, you know, we made the best it could be, and this is a fantastic setup. Way better than what we had, by the way, do you know what I mean?
Looking at the pitch, what do you think?
Lovely, and it's not easy, is it, to get a pitch like this? We had a grass pitch for years, and we're on artificial now, and you know, it's someone's baby, innit, do you know what I mean? So, I mean, it's really the best pitch we've been on for ages. Beautiful, yeah, perfect. I couldn't come here without getting one. So, it's a treat, mate, do you know what I mean?
Ladies and gentlemen, the Mousehole Football Club, let's hear it, step business.
It's half time here at Trungle Park and it's Mousehole 1, Dorking Wanderers 1. It's been a really good 45 minutes of football, great crowd in attendance too, sun's starting to come out, but there's been some great football on show from both sides. Mousehole started very well and took the lead through Jack Simmons. Dorking have equalised on the stroke of half time now, but it should be a really good 45 minutes of action ahead. It's been very competitive so far and a great pre-season friendly for everyone at the club.
Come on, Mousehole! Come on, Mousehole!
Lewis, 2-1 defeat to Dorking, another good pre-season friendly for the club. How did you find that?
Yeah, no, really good. I really enjoyed it. It's always nice to put yourself up against better players and better opposition, to test yourself, especially in pre-season. Because if you can do it against better players, obviously in the season we're going to find it much easier to play against players and teams our own level. So yeah, no, I really enjoyed it.
How did you find that for you personally? You had quite a lot of action to deal with in that first half, quite a lot of shots coming through at you that you dealt with really well. How was that?
Yeah, no, so the more action I get, really, the better I can become from it. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. It's all about learning, especially being young at my age, playing against men's teams. Yeah, every game I learn, I take things away from it that are good. I'll take things away that I can improve, because there's plenty of stuff that I still need to improve on to get better. But yeah, no, really good.
Two big tests there, Exeter and then Dorking in the space of just 4 days. How are you feeling now pushing on for the rest of pre-season and then of course into the Southern League season?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously playing against these tougher teams, obviously Tuesday and now today, it's a big test for us physically as well as tactically. Going on now, we're going to be playing a lot of teams that are in and around our level, so then we can try and put to work what we've learnt in these games, and yeah, try and put into practice what we've learnt.
Josh, after playing Exeter on Tuesday night to again come here and play another top side in Dorking National League, how was that experience for you?
Yeah, I think it's a brilliant experience really, playing teams that are a lot higher level than us, and personally the level I aspire to get to, and you know, I'm probably sure all the boys want to play at that level as well. So it's a good learning experience. Today going close, and Saturday obviously getting a bit of a pounding, but you learn.
You played the full 90 today. How was that for you? Quite grueling though, off the ball, a lot of the work.
Yeah, obviously it's a lot of running rounds. They're a good side, and you've got to work hard. But yeah, it's good for the legs, and it's what pre-season's all about.
How important is it for you to test yourself against that level of defender? How do you find that personally as a winger when you're playing higher sides?
Yeah, personally I love that, to be honest, because I want to play against the best. I want to get to the top. So yeah, it's good always to learn, and you pick up little bits of each defender, and yeah, I love it, to be honest. It's a great challenge, and yeah, I love it.
How are you feeling personally then, with the season approaching and pre-season now taking shape?
Yeah, I can't wait, to be honest. I mean, it's a good start, but it's only the start, and I hope, for me personally, the season I can nail down the starting spot and I can score goals and help the team win. So yeah, it's a good start, and I'm excited for it.
Jake, 2 tests there in the space of just 4 days. Now Dorking, 2 undefeated in the end. But are you pleased with what you saw from your boys this afternoon?
Yeah, first half, really pleased. I felt like we should have come in at half-time ahead in the game, really, on the balance. But listen, they're a fantastic club and go about things in the right way. It's lovely, great to play against a side like that. We can learn so much from them. But yeah, I thought first half the distances and the energy was really good, and we only really sustained it for sort of 20 minutes on Tuesday, but we managed to pretty much see it through, right to the last minute of the first half when we conceded. But we created opportunities. The energy was fantastic. So I was really, really pleased with the first half. And we started the second half quite well. I just felt like maybe, as sometimes happens with changes in the games, I felt like we dropped off a bit after that. But that's fatigue as well. Like you said, we had 2 tough challenges. It's another great day for the football club, Exeter, and then followed by a National League side. Another good crowd. Boys would have got so much out of those 2 games, so much. So it's been a great week for us. And yeah, I can't look back on a week where we've had at the club without, with the things that have happened in this past week. It's been a great week for us, so I'm pleased.
It's quite a unique start to pre-season, playing 2 sides of that high quality. I asked you on Tuesday if you as a coaching staff could take stuff out of the game. Having seen 2 90 minutes then, are you really pleased with what you've seen coming off the end of it?
Yeah, it sounds weird, but we took loads of positives out of Tuesday, even though the scoreline wasn't great. We clipped up, or Macca clipped up the really good bits that were in there, and there were loads of good bits. There's no point unpicking 8 goals against the pro team. So we looked at all the positives, and I think we saw them today. I think we saw them again today, certainly in the first half. So you learn loads, but also it's not relative to the test that we're going to get as well. So you don't want to overthink it, because we aren't going to play against the quality of Dorking or Exeter week in, week out. But if we can pick little bits up and, as a coaching staff, as players, then it's only going to help us.
Pushing on now for the rest of pre-season with the Southern League approaching then, are you happy with the look of your squad at the moment and how things are shaping up?
Yeah, obviously didn't have Tim or Hayes today. Charlie's done his shoulder, so we've got a few injuries you expect at this point. I think Nick's will be fine. Hayes will just have to look after a little bit. He's obviously a miss today. But no, I'm happy with it. I feel like we're probably 1 short now. But I'm happy with what we've got, and again, we've got minutes into the legs across the squad, which is big this week. High volume minutes as well, high intensity minutes. So that's really pleasing. So yeah, maybe 1 more, and then I'll be happy.